Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector.
Today is a very special day, and I'm pretty sure all of you, the defense enthusiasts out there, would be feeling the same after hearing the today's defense updates. There is not one or two, but actually four defense updates that we are going to talk about, and all of them is coming as a big boost to the capabilities of Indian Armed Forces. Needless to say, the video is going to be longer than usual, but stay with us till the end with a cool beverage in this hot summer. Our first update is related to 6 new diesel attack submarines, regarding which we have already made a video yesterday and informed that decision to approve the project by Defense Ministry was expected today. And the good news is that the decision has been taken. Rupees 43,000 crore has been cleared by Defence Acquisition Council headed by Defence Minister Shri Rajnath Singh. The DAC has approved the issue of RFP for the construction of 6 conventional class submarines under the project P75I under the Strategic Partnership Model. This project will undertake indigenous construction of 6 conventional submarines equipped with state-of-art air-independent propulsion system at an estimated cost of 43,000 crore. It is being considered as a landmark approval, being the first case processed under the Strategic Partnership Model. This would be one of the largest Make in India projects and will serve to facilitate faster and more significant absorption of technology and create a tiered industrial ecosystem for submarine construction in India. From a strategic perspective, this will help to reduce the current dependence on imports and gradually ensure greater self-reliance and dependability of supplies from the indigenous sources. With accord of this approval, the country will be enabled to achieve its 30-year submarine construction program envisioned by government to acquire national competence in submarine construction for the Indian industry to independently design and construct submarines in India. The availability of new technologies and advanced manufacturing capabilities to the industry will be an important step towards enhancing the national quest for self-reliance in modern conventional submarine construction and sustainment activities while creating direct and indirect job opportunities in India. This project under the Strategic Partnership Model provides a unique long-term opportunity and planning certainty for the industries to invest and support the submarine construction. It will also infuse the latest technology and weaponry for submarines in India through a strategic tie-up between Indian industry and leading foreign OEMs.
Our second update is related to air defense guns. There were a long pending need of Indian Army for modernization of its air defense guns. These had been early procured only from foreign sources. With the continued thrust of Ministry of Defence towards the Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India, an enthusiastic response from about a dozen of Indian companies was received. All of them have expressed their willingness and commitment to manufacture this complex gun system and associated equipment by ensuring technology assimilation in India. Accordingly, the DAC has approved the procurement of air defense gun and ammunition at an approximate cost of Rs 6,000 crore under the Buy and Make Indian category. Further, to better equip the Indian Armed Forces to meet the operational challenges and facilitate faster induction of required arms and ammunition, the DAC extended the timelines of progressing urgent capital acquisition under the delegated powers to armed forces up to August 31st, 2021. This will enable the armed forces to complete their emergent and critical acquisitions. Our third update is going to be related to Future Ready Combat Vehicles or FRCVs. As we already know that Indian Army has recently issued an RFI related to the procurement of 1700 FRCVs. The RFI for the future tank is going to be through the strategic partnership route and the induction of which is expected to be completed by 2030. Now the news is coming that the RFI has reached 12 manufacturers or OEMs. These OEMs are France Leclerc Nexter, Russian T90 and T14 Armata, South Korean K1 Hyundai Rotem, US M1AX Abrams by General Dynamics, German Leopard KMW and Rheinmetall, Ukraine T-84 Malyshev plant, Italy Areti Consortium Iveco and Otto Melara, Serbia M84 Yugo Import, Israel Merkava, UK's Challenger, Turkey's Altar Otokar, and at last our very own DRDO. It would be quite an interesting battle of tank, isn't it? Our fourth update is related to Heron drones. Indian Army is soon expecting the delivery of 6 Heron drones from Israel. Heron is a male drone which is battle proven and one of the best in their categories. It has been used extensively by Israeli forces for situational awareness in the battlefield. This multi-role drone, which has a mission endurance of around 30 hours and a range of over 1000 kilometers, will be deployed along the line of actual control to monitor Chinese activity in the areas along the frontier. The platform can perform various strategic missions including intelligence gathering, surveillance, target acquisition and reconnaissance. It is equipped with satellite communication for beyond line of sight ranges. Indian Army and Indian Air Force already operate a large fleet of Heron drones which are currently being upgraded with latest systems including the new communication links. As the existing fleet of Heron drones lack satellite communication links, 2 of the drones are launched with a time gap to ensure that surveillance data collected by the first one is relayed back to the base through the second drone in case of long-range missions. This was today's update. Please let us know what is your views about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions about any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our video if you have not done already. We will be soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in defense sector.